from NBA distance three-point land. So she is a player and probably one of the best shooters that Sterling's going to face or has faced to this point.
We have Brianna Richmond-Peters jumping for Camden and Rachel Hodge jumping for Sterling. Here we go. Jump controlled by Sterling. Monica Birch bringing the ball up the court. Kylie O'Donnell open down to Rachel Hodge, who puts it up, and there's 2 points for Rachel Hodge.
Yeah, if it leaves Rachel Hodge that open underneath, she's going to be able to do that all night. They really came out strong on Monica Birch out front, and everything was open down low.
Rudolph bringing the ball up for Camden.
It looks like the Lady Knights here start off.
There's 2 points for Camden. Rachel Hodge inbounded to Kylie O'Donnell.
And that's our introduction to Annie Payton. Well, you can see, obviously we talked about the outside shooting, but she really features a complete game. And right there, she just had that quick first step and drove to the basket.
Monica Birch getting the ball from Kylie O'Donnell.
There we look at the movement from our overhead cam.
Back to Kylie O'Donnell. Looking for Anissa Sanchez down low. Tanjay Lewis to Monica Birch. Push foul on Annie Payton. Excuse me, Shemaine Rudolph.
Yeah, and you can see right now, I think the key is offensively to generate anything in your half-court game. You need a lot of good movement away from the ball, and that's one thing Sterling's had throughout the year. They just have to be able to sink their shots.
Kylie O'Donnell with the ball. Driving, shoots, blocked by Camden. Ball to Dominique Carr. She takes a shot off. Rebounded by Camden. Foul on Camden.
But I don't know if we're going to get this in the replay, though. But I'll tell you what I like, as we look at the finish part of that play, was Tanjay Lewis getting back on defense and playing good disciplined defense, and getting in the way and blocking the shooter, but not creating the foul, not being charged with the foul right there. So that was just a nice job that Tanjay Lewis did on getting back and really playing good, solid defense right there.
Camden, like Sterling, also looks like they're starting out in man, too.
Good rebound by Tanjay, and she has 2 points.
Yeah, that's what they want the big girls to do. Get the ball, just put it right up.
Dominique Carr looking to shoot. Shemaine Rudolph with the ball for Camden, looking to see if they have anything down low. Shot off, rebounded by Camden, loses the ball, and here comes Monica Birch for the Knights. She takes the layup, and there's 2 points from Monica Birch.
Great take by Monica Birch.
See Birch's speed right there, and that's something that's created a lot of fast break opportunities throughout the year.
Shemaine Rudolph with the ball for Camden. Good defense by Rachel Hodge. Over to Richmond-Peters, who takes the shot off, rebounded by Tanjay Lewis to Monica, and there's a foul on Shemaine Rudolph.
Here you see the fast break. Birch comes in. At first she thought she was going to dish it off, but she saw the opening right there and went in herself for 2.
Jasmine Inge coming into the game now for the Lady Panthers. Here comes Monica Birch with the ball. Passes over to Rachel Hodge to Kylie O'Donnell. Good defense by the Panthers. Down to Rachel Hodge. She takes the shot, and there's 2 points for Rachel Hodge.
Yeah, you can see early on right now, Rachel Hodge, Tanjay Lewis are going to be a big factor, not only defensively, but as you see right here, offensively down low. I think that's where Sterling is showing where they have the advantage.
Camden taking a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, you look at Sterling trying to spread things out, and I think if they do that, bring the ball way out, it's going to really open things up underneath.
Maybe Camden just draw up a play. Maybe they'll try and run something, stop the bleeding a little bit.
Yeah, and I think when you have a start like this for Sterling, again, I know they wanted to get off to a good start because they know and they're well aware of how good this Camden team is. And you just got the feeling, in talking to the girls today, they're very self-assured, very confident in themselves, and they're really showing it right now with the way they're playing defensively and offensively.
Annie Payton passes the ball to drive, and there's 2 points for Annie Payton.
Yeah, they're really going to have to cut off that opportunity because Payton, you know, we talked about her ability to shoot the outside jumper, but if she sees any type of daylight right there, she's going to take advantage of it.
Anissa Sanchez with the ball, passing over to Rachel Hodge, to Monica Birch. Monica drives, takes the shot, and it's in. 2 points for Monica Birch.
Yeah, well, that's what Monica Birch's speed does for you. It looked like she went ahead at a stutter step. Here you see, it looked like she was going to stop, then she just went with that extra step. You know, she's a girl that not only does she have speed, but she's quick burst. And, you know, I think, again, that's a lot of the reason why she's been so successful this year in her career at Sterling.
Foul on Anissa Sanchez, that's her first. Camden inbounding the ball. Richmond Peters passes the ball over. Shot by Annie Payton, and she swishes it.
Yeah, and I think that's what Camden has to do. They have to try to get Payton open away from the ball and not have her have to create her own opportunities. Get her open away from the ball and shoot the three.
All of Camden's points so far tonight. Rachel open again. Shot high off the glass, rebounded by Tanjay. Jump ball. It's going to be Camden possession.
Yeah, that play to Rachel Hodge is going to be there as we looked at the three-pointer there by Payton. But that play to Rachel Hodge down low is going to be there until Camden pulls back and gives them some help down low.
Here comes Annie Payton with the ball for the Panthers. Looking to see what she has open. She looks to drive, screen, passes, shot, and there's 2 points for Brianna Richmond Peters.
Yeah, Camden got the basket, but I like the way Rachel Hodge came over and helped out in blocking Payton from trying to drive and forcing her to dish it off.
There goes Monica Birch into the lane, passes to Tanjay. There's 2 points for Tanjay Lewis.
Monica's looking to penetrate early, and she's looking to score herself and also dish for her teammates.
Annie Payton with the ball for Camden. Lynette Payton looking to see what she has open. Air ball by Camden. Here comes Kylie. Anissa open, takes the shot. There's 2 points for the freshman, Anissa Sanchez.
Yeah, there you see that fast break. And Sanchez is doing a nice job.
Annie Payton drives. Rims out.
Sterling ball.
There's Sterling ball.
You see the basket right there by Anissa Sanchez, but I like the job she's doing defensively. Annie Payton's probably had 3 shots from the outside. She sunk 1 3-pointer, but the other 2, Anissa Sanchez is right in her face.
Kylie O'Donnell with the ball. She passes to Tanjay Lewis. Over to Monica Birch. Rachel Hodge with the ball to Lewis. Stolen by Brianna Richmond Peters. And there's 2 points for Richmond Peters.
You know, we talk about the Sterling defense, but Camden is also a very opportunistic team on the defensive side of the ball also.
Monica Birch looking to drive. She gets stuffed. She goes again. Dishes down to Tanjay, and there's 2 points for Tanjay Lewis.
And that's what Monica Birch's speed does to you. As Dom said, they collapse on her, and she has the wherewithal and the court presence to dish off to Tanjay right there.
There goes Payton, passes the ball back. Fake shot off by Richmond Peters. Rebounded by Sterling, ball on the ground. And there is a block. Annie Payton, blocking foul on Tanjay. Crowd's not liking that. I don't think that was a good call myself, but it's the officials. I can't say anything about it.
Well, the refs are definitely letting them play, and again, from our view, it looked like a close one. But you know, I'm impressed with the job Sterling. I shouldn't be surprised because that's what they've done all year. They've really created a lot of their opportunities on the job they've done defensively, and that's what they're doing here right now. You see right here, a lot of bodies banging back and forth down low. The fight for the ball. They almost lost it. But we can see why Camden's a very highly thought of team, and just a real tough, hard-nosed team.
Monica Birch with the ball for the Lady Knights. Passes over to Kylie. She regains her dribble. Over to Rachel Hodge with the jump shot. Off. Rebounded by Tanjay. She misses. And here comes Camden. Brianna Richmond-Peters fakes out. Kylie, she gets her rebound. Over to Annie Payton. She's open. Misses. Out of bounds. Sterling ball.
Yeah, Peters looks like she's somebody as well as Payton who can run the floor and really create a lot of mayhem there. But, I really think Sterling is a team that on the defensive side of the ball shows a lot of discipline.
Miss McDonald was giving Monica a play to draw up. They have 35 seconds left, maybe wanting to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, and I think she's just staying out high. And, they'll move things around the perimeter really a little bit further out because they want to really draw out that Camden defense, and that's how they've had success in getting baskets down low, whether it be Monica, whether it be Rachel Hodge or Tanjay Lewis.
10 seconds left, and there's a foul on Jasmine Inge of Camden.
Camden foul number 25, Jasmine Inge, her first.
Not a bad foul by Inge. She felt like she was going to get beat by Birch. It's a good foul. It's a non-shooting foul, and that's one foul I think.
Kylie open in the corner and shot, and there's 3 points for Kylie O'Donnell to end the first quarter with a 19-12 Sterling Lady Knights lead.
Yeah, Kylie O'Donnell picking up right where she left off last game, the Barnegat game. You see right here, just draining the open 3 right there. And that's another thing. I mean, they're moving the ball around the perimeter and drawing the Camden defense out. But it's going to help even that much more if they're able to sink the outside shots, because that'll just open things up even more underneath. And whether Kylie can make the 3 like this or dish it off underneath to Rachel Hodge or Tanjay Lewis, they're going to have a lot of success in their half-court offense. Yeah, Sterling really has to like the way this first quarter went. You look at the 19-12 lead. Annie Payton has had some success, but for the most part, they're making things difficult for them in their half-court offense and difficult for her in their half-court offense.
Monica Birch passing the ball over to Anissa Sanchez. Kylie in the corner open, 3-pointer off. Rebound by Camden. And here they come up the court. Annie Payton passing the ball to the corner. Good job right there by Anissa Sanchez, not getting a travel. Here comes Kylie O'Donnell to Monica Birch.
Yeah, you see Birch bringing them out, bringing everything out. They want to draw that defense out.
Kylie O'Donnell being contended by Annie Payton. She steals the ball, and here goes Annie Payton. That's 2 points for Annie Payton.
Yeah, that's when they talk about Annie Payton, they talk about a complete player. And again, you're seeing right there where she does it also on the defensive side of the ball.
Monica Birch passing over to Anissa Sanchez.
There we see our overhead view.
Kylie taking the jump shot. Off. Rebound. Save. Good job. Try right there by Monica. Here comes Camden. Brianna Richmond-Peters with the ball. Down low to Payton. And good job right there trying to block the ball for Monica.
And they pass the ball down low, but guys, I'll tell you what they're going to have to really watch. On that trip down the floor with Peters going to the left side, they had Payton trailing the play. Everything was open, and somebody lost track of Payton over there. She was wide open. You can't have her open for the 3.
Sterling timeout.
I mean, they didn't pass the ball to her right there, and I don't know if we're going to see it on the replay. But again, if you look and you don't see it off to the right side, Payton was wide open there at the top of the key. But I guess you could say fortunate for Sterling, they had that opening there where Monica got called for the foul. But you're obviously going to have to really take into account of Payton away from the ball.
Payton's off to a hot start with 10 points already.
Here you see right here, we're looking up top. Now watch Peyton come into the play. You'll see her trail into the play almost, well, she was out a little bit further, but she was right there, wide open, and that's something you can't do. I mean, they didn't pick it up. Camden didn't pick it up in a half-court offense, but, you know, if you leave her open enough, they're going to notice that, and they're going to get the ball to her, and Peyton's a player that's going to make you pay with the open three.
Peyton will be shooting foul shots, I believe. Jasmine Inge will be shooting foul shots. She misses her first. And makes her second. Here comes Monica Birch up the court for the Lady Knights. Anissa falls. Here comes Annie Payton. Dishes down low, misses the shot. Foul on Anissa Sanchez.
Yeah, here you see Camden, you know, creating offense on a fast break off of good defense. One thing they're doing in the last couple trips down the floor is they're cutting off those drives to the basket. And their last two times they forced the turnover.
Makes her first. Dominique Carr shooting foul shots.
I believe that's Greg Satchel, whose daughter Tyra is
Who
on
just
Sterling.
came in the game.
Or I'm sorry, that must be Coach Taylor. But Gregory Satchel, Coach Satchel is an assistant for Camden.
Monica Birch passing over to Tyra Satchel, who we just spoke about. Back to Birch.
Right now, Sterling has to have a good half-court opportunity, take control of the ball, get a good offensive opportunity here.
Kylie O'Donnell with the ball. Good tip right there by Annie Payton. Birch looking to see what she has open. Over to Satchel. She looks to drive. Dishes down to Rachel Hodge. And there's 2 points for Rachel Hodge. 6 points on the night.
Yeah, that's where they've had success. When Camden stops the drive to the basket, they're getting turnovers. They're creating things offensively. But right there, when Sterling's able to drive and dish off, as you look at Payton.
Annie Payton driving right there. There comes Monica Birch. 2-point game right now. There goes Birch. She misses. It's like a walk right there. And they're going to call a push foul on Rachel Hodge.
Yeah, there's Coach Greg Satchel from Camden, Tyra's father.
Team's fifth.
And there's Tyra Satchel.
There comes Annie Payton for the Lady Panthers. She looks to drive. Good defense. Deep three. She misses.
Yeah, even there when they had a little bit of pressure on her, you know, you could see the difference in her shots. You obviously can't give her the open three.
Just getting hands in her face will help.
And you see right there on defense, they cut off any open lane or any opportunity that Peyton would have to go to the basket.
Kylie O'Donnell passing over to Monica Birch.
Like a lot of physical play away from the ball with Hodge. And Lynette
There's off. And they're going to call a foul on Sterling.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Tangi Lewis on an over-the-top foul. Yeah, that's what we say. It's always important to get good position down low.
2 fouls on Tangi Lewis. Jess Egan coming in the game now for the Knights. You can't miss those open shots. Here comes Annie Payton. Looks like she was trying to shoot there. Ball over to the corner. Misses the shot. Rebound. Good defense. Over the back.
here, this three-pointer. Look at the job Rachel Hodge does right there. Stays in position, shows good defense, good discipline, and then Camden ends up getting the over-the-top foul on Lynette Payton.
Lynette Payton not happy with that call, arguing with the ref. She's got to watch herself or she's going to get a technical called on her. Here comes Monica Birch bringing the ball up the court now. Looking to drive. Dishes over to Tyra Satchel. She misses. Rebounded by Camden, and here comes Annie Payton up quick. Payton with the ball again, takes a shot, dishes down low. Calling a foul on Tyra Satchel.
Yeah, and I think right there, you know, they got the foul, but you have to cut off Annie Payton going to the hole, going to the basket, and force her to dish the ball off. And obviously that's what Sterling's trying to do right now. You got the foul right there, but I think if they cut her off, they're going to have success defensively.
She makes her first foul shot. Here comes her second. And makes her second. We have a tie game. Sterling needs to score right now.
Yeah, Camden's really gotten themselves back in this game with some really good defense. They're doing a lot better job of cutting off Monica Birch going to the basket and not allowing girls to get open away from the basket or away from the ball.
It's going to say Sterling ball. Good defense by Camden. Monica Birch with the inbound.
You can see Camden's not playing out as aggressively on the perimeter, and that's where Sterling had success. They drew them out and got openings underneath, and they're not getting that right now.
Rachel Hodge with the ball. Pass from Tyra Satchel, back to Satchel to Monica Birch.
And with the man defense right now.
Monica looking to drive. She has nothing open.
One thing the Camden Panthers are doing is they're doing a very good job of keeping the ball. I know she has the ball now, but Kylie O'Donnell hasn't gotten as many touches as she probably would have liked.
Kylie just got hit in the face, no call. She's looking to drive. Tyra open, three, off. Jess Egan hits the ball out. Sterling has to not look to take a three-point shot. They want to get the ball down low and look for something open.
Yeah, and again, I think right now they just have to settle down and be patient in their half-court offense and, you know, have good passes and have good decision-making.
Annie Payton passes the ball back to Payton looking to shoot. She's got nothing. Good defense by the Knights. Missed shot by Richmond Peters. She gets a rebound, and Camden has a lead.
Yeah, and if you see what Camden goes ahead right now, if there's one person who Payton's going to dish off to, her favorite person to dish off to, I think it's Peters. That's showing, it's being evident in the first quarter here.
And there's a off-the-ball foul on Annie Payton.
Yeah, and I think the refs right now, you know, they see a lot of physical play, and they really want to keep control of this game, and that's why you're seeing the calls early on here.
Rachel Hodge with the ball over to Jess Egan. Stolen by Camden. Rachel going back to play defense. Off shot. Miss. Jump ball. Sterling's got a...
You see the replay right here again. I think, you know, if you look at one reason why Camden's come back in this game, the big reason is the turnovers and the job that they're doing, creating offensive opportunities off turnovers on the defensive side of the ball.
2 fouls on Rachel Hodge. Missed shot by Richmond Peters, and here comes Monica Birch up the court for the Knights. She looks to drive. It's got nothing open. Tyra in the corner takes a shot off. And once again, another Camden rebound. Here comes Annie Payton. Off-bound shot. Good rebound by Jess Egan. Bad pass. Payton with the ball. Looking to see if she has anything open. Goes to drive. Loses the ball.
Boy, with the fouls being called right now, I'll tell you what, guys, and you're seeing them on both sides of the ball. I think one thing that's going to really play a big part in this game as it goes on is the depth factor. And again, we're not too familiar with Camden's depth, but we know Sterling is able to go 7 or 8 deep, and I think that's going to be a big factor tonight.
Adi Payton makes her first shot. 3-point lead for the Lady Panthers. Makes her second, now it's a 4-point lead. Here comes Monica Birch up the court. Sterling needs to score right here to get back into this before halftime.
Yeah, no question about it. Camden with their defense has definitely taken over obviously the lead and the momentum in this game.
Monica taking the shot off. Nobody rebounded for Sterling. Dominique Carr shooting the ball. I think Sterling needs to take a timeout here.
Yeah, that's a good point, Frank. They had nobody under there. I think right now they're being worn down a little bit by Camden, and they're just a team that needs to regroup a little bit right now. They didn't have anybody underneath, nobody boxing out.
Tyra Satchel with the ball. Passes over to Rachel Hodge, who takes the jumper off. Rebounded by Camden again. No foul there, she tripped by herself.
Yeah, and I think the refs are just going to say both players are going for the ball. Obviously, this is a very spirited game. There's a lot of energy in here. Definitely, you know, the energy in this place is at another level compared to any other game we've had this year.
Here comes Monica Birch.
And you can see when Monica has the ball there, Sterling really needs some good movement away from the ball.
Sterling should hold the ball for the last shot to get some momentum going into halftime. 10 seconds left. Monica looking to drive. Passes over to Kylie O'Donnell, who takes a deep three. And there it is! 3 points for Kylie O'Donnell, and there's the momentum Sterling needs to go into halftime. 6 points for Kylie O'Donnell.
Yeah, and that's what Sterling needed, just a boost of energy right there, because again, with the second period that Sterling had, you see Kylie O'Donnell right there with the outside three. And if she can continue to do that, they can get her open. Again, that'll open things up the way they were in the first period.
Now it's only a 3-point game going into halftime instead of a 6-point lead. About to get this game started with Dominique Carr.
Now you see super fans up there creating a lot of noise and a lot of positive mayhem.
Rudolph bringing the ball up for Camden to get this started. Over to Payton, who takes a shot, misses. Rebounded by Kylie, and that's what Sterling really needs, is to get rebounds, both offensively and defensively. Down to Tanje, she loses her grip. And we have Richmond Peters bring the ball up now.
Yeah, Lewis was open there underneath. He just wasn't able to get a handle on it.
Rudolph with the ball for the Panthers. Back to Payton. She looks to drive. And she walked. There we go. Good call right there by the ref.
And I think in this second half, Sterling has to do a better job of rebounding. They're able to get the rebound. You get a quick outlet. I think there's going to be fast break opportunities for them.
Monica Birch with the ball right now for the Lady Knights. Over to Sanchez. Up top to Tanje Lewis to Monica Birch. Looking for something down low.
Yeah, what Camden's doing right now and what they've done this whole, from the second quarter on, is doing a nice job away from the ball playing defense.
A lot of perimeter passing for the Lady Knights. To Sanchez, over to O'Donnell. Payton playing good defense on her. Pass to Birch, she's looking to drive. She does, takes a shot. Camden ball.
Yeah, they had a bad bounce right there, but you know, if Sterling's able to get Monica Birch to drive to the basket, it's going to create a whole lot of opportunities.
Yeah, it was a great drive by Monica Birch. She just couldn't finish around the rim.
Rudolph bringing the ball up for the Lady Panthers. To Peters. Payton with the ball now. Almost a steal right there by Sanchez. Good rebound by Tanjay Lewis. Here comes Monica Birch. It's going to be off of Rachel Hodge, and it's going to be Camden ball.
Yeah,
Miscommunication.
They really have to finish those fast break opportunities. Because you could see in the last 2 rebounds, the quick outlet passes. Again, those fast break opportunities are definitely going to be there. They're doing a much better job in this second half of rebounding on the defensive side of the ball.
Rudolph with the ball down low to Payton. Misses it. Going to have a Camden turnover and a Lady Knights ball. Here comes Birch.
Yeah, and in their half-court offense, they just need good, patient opportunities here. Good decision making.
Kylie open. She's taking the 3. Off. Sterling crashed a little too soon. Peters with the ball. Carr with the ball now. Loses her dribble. Good rebound by Rachel Hodge.
Real good defense underneath by Tanjay.
Sterling has numbers. Ball gets tipped to O'Donnell. No foul. Jump ball.
Yeah, there you see the fast break opportunity. Birch losing control, but she gets the ball to O'Donnell down low. I like the way Sterling started off the second half. The only thing I think they have to do, again, is they have to finish off when they get the opportunity, and Kylie O'Donnell did a nice job right there drawing the foul.
Payton fouls Tanjay Lewis. Kylie O'Donnell will be inbounding the ball.
Jasmine in back in for the Lady Panthers.
Monica with the ball now. Good defense by Peters. Over to Rachel Hodge. Kylie O'Donnell open in the corner. Dishes it over to... Almost stolen by Peters. Good defense by both teams so far. Monica Birch with the ball now over to Kylie O'Donnell.
Yeah, there you see O'Donnell's being guarded very closely by Payton.
She goes to drive. Shot off. Rebound by Lewis. She misses. Over the back call.
Yeah, and that was created by Kylie O'Donnell going to the basket off of Payton.
3 fouls for Tanjay Lewis. Here comes Rudolph. Screen. Pick and roll right there by. And there's a foul.
Over the top. Yeah, I think you're looking at Sterling again right now, and I know they haven't converted into offensive opportunities, but again, they're really picking up where they left off in the first period in that they're taking control underneath on the defensive boards.
Tyra Satchel coming in the game now for Tanjay Lewis.
Coach McDonald doesn't want Tanjay to pick up that 4th foul because then she won't be able to play as much in the 4th quarter, and they're going to need it.
Yeah, and here's where it's a key to have a good bench like Sterling has.
Rachel Hodge open, taking a deep jump shot. And there's 2 points for Sterling and Rachel Hodge.
Again, another thing that's happening in this period that didn't happen in the second period, Sterling's getting wide open, looks away from the ball like Rachel Hodge got right there.
Good job defensively by the Lady Knights. It's going to be Sterling ball.
Yeah, there you see Rachel Hodge with the jumper on the top of the key there.
Monica Birch to bring the ball up for the Lady Knights.
And again, Camden, they too are getting some opportunities down low. They're just not finishing.
Tyra Satchel open. Looks to drive. Rachel Hodge with the ball. Deep jump shot, but again. And there's 2 points for Rachel Hodge, and Sterling with a 1-point lead.
Yeah, that's just another example again how Rachel Hodge's outside game, her offensive game has come on this year.
And it's Camden turnover, Sterling ball. Numbers, Sanchez open. She misses. Misses again. And there it is, 2 points for Anissa Sanchez.
Yeah, and there's what you see. That's how Sterling has success. You see, Rachel Hodge got the jump shot going, but also you see her right here with the jump shot. Sterling right now is getting points off the rebound and the fast break. They're using their defense to create points offensively. They're just dominating the boards, whether it's Tanjay Lewis, Rachel Hodge, and even the freshman right here, Anissa Sanchez. Even though she's not able to get it, you see Tyra Satchel get the opportunity there, and they just keep getting the rebounds, put it up, and they're just tenacious underneath.
There it is again. She misses her first time, and then she has Satchel come over. She misses, and then she gets a rebound again and puts it in.
And you have to give credit. Dominique Carr was right in Satchel's face. It's not like that was an easy open look. She was right in her face, was playing good disciplined defense, and but again, you know, we said all year, these two freshmen don't play like freshmen. In a big game like this, they come up with a big basket like that. And that, you almost expect that from them. There's Rachel Hodge.
Having some big jump shots. Not close either, almost three-pointers if she's back any further.
Yeah, and they're just really moving the ball, getting Camden off bounds, out of position defensively, and Rachel Hodge has made them pay for it.
Peyton bringing the ball up right now, who has not scored yet this quarter. Good job defensively. Takes a three, misses. Rebounded by Sterling.
Yeah, and I don't
Here comes Monica Birch. Kylie O'Donnell now. Over to Birch again. And she walked. Might have been a reach-in foul, that's what I think.
Tough call right there. But
Rudolph getting her hand in there and making her go off her dribble, and she gets called for the travel.
But I really think Sterling has to come out. They can't give Peyton the open three like she got the last time. Even though she missed it, she's going to make you pay, and I think that's what Birch is doing right now. She won't let her come in too close. Give her an uncontested three. There you
Peyton
see
with
right
the ball
face.
now. Good turn, good steal right there by Rachel Hodge.
Yeah, there's that great defense away from the ball.
Here comes Monica Birch. I think Sterling needs to slow things down a bit, like they're doing right now. Satchel open in the corner. Screen by Rachel Hodge. She takes a shot. Misses. Rebounded by Satchel again, puts it up. Misses. No jump ball call. She loses her dribble and comes right over to us. It's going to be Sterling ball.
Sterling right now, I believe, is Camden rattled. They're getting in her face. They're just making work for everything. You see, they got the steal right there. And what defense by Birch.
Those two jump shots by Rachel Hodge have been a real big momentum shifter. Kylie with the ball now. Over to Sanchez. Good steal right there by Peyton. And there's a block. What a block by Monica Birch.
Yeah, you see Monica Birch right here with the hustle, with the speed. We said all year she's probably the quickest player. Right there making the block we've seen.
Passes for Peyton with the ball now for Camden. She looks to drive. Nothing. Rudolph with the ball for the Panthers.
Yeah, look at her overhead shot right there.
Rudolph again. There's a shot. And a 3-4. Jasmine Inch. And it's all tied up.
Yeah, they were forced to get the ball to Inch. Sterling was doing a nice job staying on Peyton on the opposite side.
Monica Birch, lane open. Now she drives, dishes over to Rachel Hodge. Kylie with the ball. She shoots. And it's going to be a three-point play for Kylie O'Donnell.
Kylie O'Donnell with that quick look right there on Peyton. And I'll tell you, Kylie O'Donnell made that nice play. But I think one thing she's doing right now with all her running around, she's forcing Peyton to guard her. I think she's tiring Peyton out.
And there's the foul shot for Kylie O'Donnell. 7 points for the night. No shot, blocking foul.
Yeah, and I don't think that's a bad foul at all. I mean, you want to make Peyton work for every basket she gets.
Peyton inbound the ball. Corner open. Rudolph wide open in the lane is Richmond Peters.
Yeah, that's one of the few times they've gotten that open of a look in their half-court offense. Just a breakdown by Sterling.
Monica drives. Misses. Saves the ball. Rachel getting her hand in there. It's going to stay Sterling ball.
Yeah, and one thing I think, with Kylie O'Donnell shooting the outside shot and Hodge shooting a shot, they're not collapsing down when Birch drives to the basket. And she's going to get those opportunities, I think.
Kylie inbounds the ball. And good defense by Rudolph of Camden. Kylie inbound again to Rachel Hodge. Back to O'Donnell. Deep three. Almost goes in. Rebound by Peyton. Here she comes. Sterling's got a blocker. And just like that, Sterling loses their lead, and it's a one-point game.
Boy, she's some player. I mean, those elite players, they can drive to the basket in traffic, be totally under control, and make a basket like that.
She has 18 points for the night so far. 7 seconds left. Need to get a shot off. Kylie taking a three. She misses. And that's going to be the end of the quarter. We have a tight one here at the Castle. 34-33 Camden lead.
Yeah, talk about a back and forth game. I mean, I think Sterling controlled the first quarter, Camden the second quarter. Third period, first half of it, you felt like Sterling took over the game, but Camden really fought back.
If you'd like to get a copy of any taped event, all you have to do is call 784-1333, extension 4119, $20 per event. Make checks to Sterling High. Attention, Channel 19 with name of event on it.
As we look at the crowd right there, again, a very spirited crowd, creating a lot of energy, I think, again, on both sides. But Sterling, I think when they dominate underneath, as they did in that early part of the third period, I think their work under the boards and getting the rebounds and getting the fast break going created some of their offensive opportunities. And I think if there was one fault in that early part, it was that they weren't able to finish some of those, Dom.
Kylie's got to look to be aggressive in this quarter if the Lady Knights want to win this game.
Yeah, and you have to feel like they're going to try to create opportunities for her with the picks or however they're able to get her open.
Here comes Monica Birch for the Lady Knights. Over to O'Donnell, back to Birch. Fake pass, lane wide open, takes a shot, misses, rebounded by Lewis, and there's 2 points for Tanjay Lewis.
Yeah, there's the tough baskets that you see Tanjay Lewis get underneath.
Here comes Rudolph, almost stolen, missed rebound, over back. It's going to be Sterling ball.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to go back to it on a replay. Well, we look right here, and Tanjay gets the replay. But on the previous trip down the floor, you're seeing in the third period and now into the fourth period, Monica Birch is getting the opportunity to drive to the floor, and that either leaves her the opportunity to put the ball up or dish it off. And then you see right there also having Tanjay Lewis get the rebound and put it up for two.
Sanchez driving the ball over to Rachel Hodge. Passes to Birch. Rudolph's in her face. Down low to Rachel Hodge. She misses. Rebounded by Peyton. Here she comes. Kylie's got to turn around. And that's why Peyton is one of the best players in South Jersey right there.
Yeah, she can turn it on and turn it off. And again, you see that great ball control and going to the basket.
Sanchez with the ball.
Sterling has to start making the baskets down low.
They can't be exchanging shots with Camden.
They're doing a great job getting all the easy looks they can, but they're just not able to finish them.
Comes Monica. Lane's open. She finds that. Stolen by Peyton.
Yeah, it seems like Camden, when they have success, they do a much better job away from the ball.
Turnover. Rudolph throws the ball a little too far.
Yeah, and I think the difference in this game, as you look at Monica Birch run up the floor in this last 6 minutes, is going to be the team that takes better control of the ball and is able to convert the easy opportunities underneath. I think both teams, where there's been times where they've had success, but there's been times where they've missed easy baskets. And I think, again, that's going to be a key in this last 6 minutes of play here.
Can't be having a tennis match with Camden. They can't be exchanging shots. They got to score, go down, get a turnover, and then score again.
Yeah, and I keep going back to seeing, it seemed like in the second period, look at our cheerleaders, I think in the second period, Camden really tried to cut off Monica Birch driving to the hole, and you can see now, Dom, she's able to get to the hole because they're wary of Hodge and O'Donnell. They're not helping out and collapsing down low, so there's that opportunity for her to either go to the basket or dish off.
One thing that the Lady Knights have to look to control is that the Lady Panthers are getting a lot of fast break opportunities, and that's where they're getting a lot of their offense from.
Yeah, and again, I think you look at both sides, there's been the fast break opportunities, and if either one converted a lot of fairly easy opportunities, either team could be up by that much more, by 5 or 6 points at this point.
O'Donnell inbound the ball to Monica Birch. Looking to see what she has open. Over to Sanchez. Kylie down low. Misses the layup.
Yeah, we got to make those baskets down low.
There's going to be a foul. Rachel Hodge with 3 fouls tonight. I don't know what they call a foul under there. I think they got it for a push, but I didn't really see it. Rudolph bringing the ball up now. Probably going to give the ball to Peyton. Sanchez playing defense on Rudolph. Over to Inge. She takes the shot. Three-pointer for Camden.
Yeah, Inge is forcing you to come out on her and respect her ability from three-point land.
Now we have a 2-possession game. Kylie O'Donnell with the ball. Rudolph getting her hand in there.
Again, Camden doing a nice job away from the ball defensively, in coverage.
Tanjay Lewis with the ball back to O'Donnell. She looks to drive. And there's 2 points for Kylie O'Donnell.
And that opportunity is going to be right there. I really think Peyton's worn down right now.
Turnover. And then another turnover. Down low. Can't have a foul.
This is Kylie O'Donnell coming over here and not allowing an easy basket. So with 5:06 remaining, I mean, as you look at Inge on the line, I don't know her free throw percentage, but I'm sure it's pretty good. We've seen her ability as an outside shooter. See her overhead shot.
Inge makes both foul shots.
Sterling, now they're faced with the press right here, but more than capable of breaking it.
Very good at breaking press, Sterling is.
Yeah, you want
And there it is. Here comes Monica. Turnover by Sterling. They can't be having that this late in the game. With only 5 minutes left in a 2-possession game, you can't be turning the ball over.
Yeah, because if you get Monica Birch the ball and the team tries to press,
There's a Camden
turnover. They try to press Monica Birch. There hasn't been any team this year who's had success doing that. I mean, there's been times when teams have tried to trap her, had her trapped, and she's able to get out of it. She's just too much speed.
Camden's going to press. There comes Birch. Looks like they broke it. She's going to take it, and she gets blocked. Good job right there by Peyton.
Yeah, I really think Camden pressing is a good thing for Sterling because it's creating more offensive opportunities.
Birch with the ball above the three-point arc. Over to Lewis. Back to O'Donnell. She's open. 3. Off. Sterling's got a rebound, and it's going to be Camden ball. looks like Sterling still hasn't worked on the rebounding yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's been there sporadically, but not on a consistent basis. But
Comes Rudolph with the ball for the Lady Panthers. Over to Peters. Carr with the ball now. Missed opportunity by Sterling. Rudolph with the ball now. Goes to drive. Air ball. We have a tie-up on the floor. Camden getting the ball.
and I think
Peyton open.
I think Camden wants to bring it out, hold it. Yeah, you're right, Dom, and just set up for a patient opportunity right here.
Sterling needs a turnover. No fouls, though. Kylie's got to get that. Inge with the ball now. Like I just said, Kylie can't be fouling. 2 fouls for Kylie O'Donnell.
Yeah, let's look at this right here. I think she just grabbed the arm right there.
They got to play tight, but they can't be fouling. There's only 4 minutes left, and it's still a 2-possession game. You can't be having fouls and putting people on the line.
Yeah, you got to keep an eye on Inge getting the ball out open. Going the open three.
It's going to stay Camden ball off the foot of Kylie O'Donnell.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see as we see Camden have the ball here. I mean, obviously, you want to do what you have to do on the offensive end if they still press, because I really think that plays right into Sterling's hands. Sterling just has to finish.
I think they are going to press because they're getting Sterling off guard sometimes and just frustrating them. Rudolph with the ball, dishes down low. She falls. Sterling, like I've been saying, still needs a rebound, and they're not. That's what's really hurting them right now.
Yeah, you see right here, and it comes down to really trying to get yourself in position.
Monica Birch with 3 fouls.
There you see our overhead view.
Carr taking the shot. Misses her first. That's good for Sterling. Don't want this game to get any more out of hand than it already is. Carr has 3 points in the night. Misses her second. Good block right there. No foul call, and I believe that was a push.
Yeah, and it's still going to stay here. We're off of Sterling. If you look here, it looked like it was last off of Kylie O'Donnell.
Ball above the 3-point arc to Peters. She walks. There it is.
Yeah, you can see Camden right now. They're going to pull back a little bit because, again, I think with that press, you know, if Sterling was just able to convert them, Sterling was able to get past them and create opportunities. They just weren't converting.
I think the crowd needs to get into this game. Rachel with the jumper. There's 2 points for Rachel Hodge, who has a hot hand tonight. 12 points on the night so
far. Yeah, and there's
far.
what we've seen Camden allow Monica Birch to do. Drive to the hole.
2-point game. Sterling's got to turn around. Walk. There it is. This is what Sterling really needs is to get, like I said earlier, they need to get the turnovers, and then they got to score. Monica's going to use her speed. Here she comes. Can't lose the ball. She's in the corner. Kylie open. Smart not taking the deep shot. Off. Rebounded by Rachel, who puts it up. And there's 2 points. We got a tie game.
Yeah, there we see them rebound. That's when they're tough. When Rachel Hodge and Tansy Lewis get underneath and get position. And they had great position there. You look at Kylie O'Donnell going in, driving past Peyton. And one thing Sterling's doing also, you see right there, they drove past Peyton. Peyton trying to create things. They're doing a much better job now collapsing down on Peyton when she tries to drive to the hole. I don't think from this point on she's going to get very many easy baskets.
Camden takes a timeout. Annie Payton has 20 points on the night for the Lady Panthers. It's pretty big. There's our super fans who really need to get the girls into this. Good thing they're here.
And one thing that's really happened in this second hand also, obviously Peyton's a terrific player, but Inge is also a factor on the outside. I mean, she's definitely somebody to be reckoned with from three-point land. Sterling just has to take good control of the ball, though.
2:43 left in this game, but we could be having an overtime. You never know. In a close game like this, anything can happen. crowd getting the girls into this. It's like we have a fan fight for who's louder. Peyton to inbound the ball, got no one open.
And you got to
To
watch
Peters,
Watch Peyton there
over to
give and go.
Rudolph. No foul. Turnover. Birch has got to use her speed. Here she goes. Switches hands. Off. No foul. Here comes Peyton. No fouls for Sterling. We got a foul. Looks like she might be shaken up.
Yeah, there we saw Sterling's defense creating the unforced opportunity there, and that could have been a foul on Peyton, very close there, but she gets things going the other way, dishes it off, and I think at this point that's a good foul there by Kylie O'Donnell.
I think Inge was a little shaken up. Misses her first shot.
You see Coach McDonald looking on right now. And you can see these Camden girls are tired right now, whether it be Peyton.
Misses her second. Rebounded by Richmond Peters.
That's where you got to get position underneath for the rebound.
2-point game.
Sterling needs a good, patient half-court opportunity here.
2:10 left in this game. Birch with the ball to Sanchez. Kylie open. Takes a shot. 3 off. Nobody rebounding for Sterling. Only have Monica crashing, but she's not that tall compared to Peters.
And that's where you can't allow Peyton to get her own rebound right there.
I think Sterling needs to take a timeout. There's 2 points for Monica Birch. Sterling still very much in this game.
Yeah, this is where Camden's going to try to slow it down. They have the 2-point lead.
No shot. Monica pushed her.
Yeah, and that's what Peyton can do. When you get things out of position, it turns into a running game. She gets a little bit of open floor, and that's when she's allowed to drive to the basket like she did right there.
Monica Birch has 4 fouls. Timeout for Sterling. Good call. Like I just said, with Monica Birch having 4 fouls, that's not very good because she's our best shooter. But tonight, Rachel Hodge has 14 points, which is very good for Rachel.
Yeah, and you look at this game, one thing again, and I know we keep saying it, but the inability at certain times to convert down low after getting good opportunities has really played a factor in this game for both teams, but especially Sterling in this fourth period.
Yeah,
1:32 left in the game.
Monica's doing a very good job of breaking through the Camden press by herself, but she's just not able to finish around the rim most of the time.
Sterling also needs to crash the boards offensively and defensively and not have Camden get those second chance points, which are really hurting them.
Yeah, and I think at this point they can't allow Peyton to have easy drives to the basket.
Also, they can't be putting her on the line. Makes her first 21 points for Annie Payton. 3-point game. And makes her second 22 points for Annie Payton in a 2-possession game.
Yeah, Camden's going to pull back, just allow Sterling to work in her half-court offense.
Kylie with the 3, looks good. And it is! Sterling, 1-point lead for Camden.
Huge opportunity right there. 1:14 remaining. Here's where we got to be patient defensively, not over-pursue, not be overly aggressive, but not overly aggressive, and commit the foul.
1 minute left. Sterling's got to be good defensively right here.
Yeah.
Annie Payton with the ball.
Yeah, and I think if they just keep getting in her face, they force Camden to have unforced opportunity.
Monica has to be careful guarding Peyton not to pick up her 5th foul.
Almost a foul there. Tip by Rachel Hodge. Good job. 44 seconds left.
Ooh, and I guess they're going to call foul. Yeah, and I think at this point you don't want Camden to hold the ball. Obviously, you have the 1-point lead.
Rachel Hodge with 4 fouls. Monica Birch and Rachel Hodge both have 4 fouls. Rachel Hodge, who has 12 points, and Monica Birch, our all-star.
Wow.
That basket's not going to count. I think she stepped over the line.
Yeah, I think that's what they're calling right there. That's huge. I mean, coming down
That's
here
very big.
with a 2-point deficit as opposed to a 3-point deficit, it's just huge here with 40 seconds remaining.
All Sterling needs is just a simple layup, nothing special. 35 seconds left. There goes Monica.
Yeah, they're collapsing down on Monica now, not something they haven't done in the second half.
There's a foul. Foul on Annie Payton.
Yeah, you could
That, I believe, is her second.
see right there on that previous drive down the floor, or the previous opportunity, they cut Monica Birch off as she drove the floor, something they haven't done in the second half.
Birch getting the inbound from O'Donnell. They got a drive. There she goes. I think we have a foul.
Yeah, you can see right here in these last few opportunities, they've collapsed down on Monica Birch and really made it difficult for her to create anything offensively. And now they're going to get the ball here on the line with the chance to possibly ice it.
Tanjay Lewis with 4 fouls. Lynette Payton. Sterling looking to call a timeout.
They're going with the 2-shot foul. So again, Camden in position to possibly ice this.
I think it's a very good timeout by Coach McDonald because you have a sophomore shooting foul shots for Camden, and I think maybe calling a timeout will unsettle her a little bit, make her think about it, and she might not be as likely to make them.
Yeah, you see the crowd there, boy. You know, the crowd's very much into this game, obviously, and then Coach McDonald right now talking about what they're going to do if they're able to get a rebound. We're talking about the different scenarios. If you're talking about a possible 3-point deficit or a 2-point deficit.
There's a shot of Rachel Hodge with 4 fouls. Lynette Payton shooting the ball for Camden. Misses her first. That's big. Only going to be a 3-point game if she makes this one.
You can see Camden pushing everybody back. They don't want to give up. Well, no, they want to keep everybody in front of them.
She makes her second. I think Camden just called a timeout.
Well, that's huge, obviously. Now we're forced to get the 3-pointer right now. And you have to think that Sterling's going to try to run a play, possibly set Kylie O'Donnell up, set up a pick for Kylie O'Donnell with a 3-point opportunity.
Kylie has 12 points tonight.
Boy, what a terrific game. I'll tell you what, it's just everything we expected. A back-and-forth game. The momentum shifts. You had Sterling really control the first period. Camden controlled the second period. From that point on in the second half, it's just been back and forth the entire way.
I want to give a shout out to our cheerleaders who over the weekend won at Nationals. First time ever for the girls. So that's a big accomplishment for them.
And these girls worked very hard. It's good to see them get their just due credit.
No losses at all this year for the cheerleaders. Very good. Timeout over, 13 seconds left, and a 3-point game.
Yeah, you see Camden here just having everybody back. And I'll pull up a little bit here.
Sterling going to take the ball down quick. Payton playing defense on Birch. She loses the ball. 8 seconds left. Timeout by Miss McDonald. Good job right there.
Yeah, that's a great call right there. You want to get everything set up. You have the inbound on this side of the court and get things going. 6 minutes with 6 seconds left. Plenty of time to again possibly get the open three.
Right now,
obviously.
I believe Sterling's most likely going to draw up a play. What I think they're going to do is, coming out of the inbound play, they're going to take it to the corner and going to have Kylie shoot the three. That's what I think. It may not happen, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think in some way you want to set up some type of pick. Especially, like we said, Peyton's a terrific player, but you can see she's really tired out. And I think it is. In some way, they'll try and get Kylie O'Donnell open off the pick and shoot the three.
Not just Peyton tired, probably everybody on the court's tired. You're playing a hard physical game, and you only got 6 seconds left, so everybody's going to be fatigued. All comes down to this. Timeout's over for the Lady Knights. And let's see what play they have designed. It's either they're going to get it out to Kylie to shoot a three, or they're going to get it down low, hope to get a foul, and have an old-fashioned three-point play.
Obviously, Cam is going to put a lot of pressure on the inbound.
Peyton's playing Kylie.
Yeah, I guess the inbound.
5 seconds left. They got to shoot it. Kylie, shot. Tie game, we're going to overtime. Wow, that was huge.
What a great shot.
Talk about a big-time player coming through the key time. There's the NBA three right there. I mean, she was about 3 or 4 feet away from the three-point line. Kylie O'Donnell has just come up with big basket after big three-point basket after in this game, and there's none bigger than this one right here.
Swished it.
With Peyton in her face, providing some pressure. I mean, it was a semi-open three, but Peyton was providing some pressure, and there's no bigger shot right there. Here we see them looking at O'Donnell. And again, Peyton was playing off of O'Donnell a little bit more than I thought. She got to her as she took the shot up, but initially she was playing off of her. If you look at her angle right here, but then she got to her, put a little bit of pressure. But boy, what a huge shot right there. Probably the biggest of her career.
Kylie is only 1 point away from 1,000 points on her career. She's going to get it in overtime.
Monica just
Deep
getting her
three.
ball at the right time.
Giving me chills.
And you could see with Monica Birch holding onto the ball, didn't look like she was panicked, calm, cool, waited for Kylie O'Donnell to get open, and just make probably the biggest shot of her career right there.
Rachel Hodge to jump to get the overtime started.
Her mom looking a little bit nervous.
Good job by Sterling. Kylie with the ball now.
Kylie's shooting the ball great tonight. She's got 4 threes on the night already.
This is where Sterling.
There's a foul on Annie Peyton. Peyton has 3 fouls.
Yeah, she tried to go for the steal right there, and that's again what you'll see a lot of times from big-time players like that. They're always trying to make things happen, not only offensively, but Annie Peyton right there defensively.
Kylie's going to be shooting 2 shots. She makes 1, she gets 1,000 points for her career.
Yeah.
Here it comes. Misses her shot. Rachel Hodge taking the jumper, and it's it!
Yeah, Rachel Hodge making a short jumper, but I got to give Tanjay Lewis credit for fighting for the rebound, getting in front of the Camden player right there.
Ball down low for the Panthers. She loses it. I think she's hurt. I believe we're gonna have an injury timeout soon.
Yeah, well, she's coming up very slow. Yeah, this is where we need a patient trip down the floor. Patient, we're ahead. You need some good decision making right here.
A Sterling score would be big here to make this a 2-possession game. Monica looking to drive, faked her out. Good job right there by Monica faking out
Super
Rudolph.
fans liking that.
Yeah, this is good.
3 minutes left.
And you got to watch Rudolph. She tries to go for the steal.
She stepped over. I don't think she stepped over. That was really close, though.
I'll tell you what, it was close, but I got to give the ref, as we look at the replay here, ooh, it was close.
Yeah.
He was right there, so.
You got to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Tough call right there, but he did have the view. It looks like her foot might have been a little bit past the line. Let's look at it right here.
Yeah, it looks like she just got her toes on it. Here comes Peyton with the ball. She's looking to drive. Dishes it down low. Good steal right there. There's a foul. Foul on Kylie O'Donnell.
Yeah, I like the job defensively they did there, collapsing on Peyton out high.
Kylie's going to go and shoot a 1-on-1 and get another shot for 1,000 points.
Yeah, again, right now, Sterling's getting some opportunities from their defense. It's something they've done all year.
1-1 for Kylie O'Donnell. Misses it. Rachel playing good defense. Here comes Annie Payton. Rachel's got to watch. She has 4 fouls. Payton misses. Rebound by Tanjay.
Yeah, nice rebound by Tanjay.
And here comes Kylie. She's going to be moving. Sterling does not have to shoot. They have the lead.
They got to be patient.
They got to be smart also.
But they can't allow Peyton to run the floor like they did the last time. They dodged the bullet.
Foul on Rudolph of Camden.
Yeah, a situation like this is where you got to love being able to have one of the best point guards in South Jersey, being able to control the game right there. Again, you have the lead. You don't have to force things. Force Camden to make the mistake.
Rudolph has 4 fouls, not 5. She's still in the game. Monica going to be shooting 1-1. Makes her first. She makes her second. This is a 2-possession game.
And again, when Camden gets the ball back, again, they have to collapse down on Peyton. They can't allow her to go the length of the floor uncontested.
Peyton with the ball now. They got to play defense on her.
Still a 1-possession game.
She takes the 3. Off. Sterling's got an inbound. Rebound. 1-point game.
High ball game. Almost drew the foul right there.
Here comes Monica. Now she's going to slow it down.
You don't have the lead, but even being tied, again, show patience right here. Work to get your opportunity with 1:52 remaining.
1-point game. Monica looking to drive the ball into Inge because she has 4 fouls. They want her fouled out. She's a very good defensive player. Don't need to shoot. Looking to screen. 1:35 left. Monica's got to watch out. She's near half court.
Yeah, and they want to try to come out and put pressure on her.
They just did. Timeout. Timeout. Sterling's got to call it. There it is. Smart right there by Miss McDonald. They saw her getting a little tied up. Might have traveled. They're going to call a full timeout. 60 seconds.
Yeah, and give credit. That's a gutsy play by Camden right there. I mean, coming out with over a minute left and trying to force Monica Birch in the trap. We've probably seen 5 or 6 teams try and do that. And usually, half the time, she'll actually dribble out of the trap. Other half the time, she'll find somebody open. So that's a gutsy call defensively right there by Camden. You look at our crowd right here.
There's our super fans.
Again, a lot of energy in the building as we look at our cheerleaders come in. But I like the way it's positive energy. You know, sometimes in a game like this, things can get out of control, but you're not seeing that right now tonight, and you really have to give credit to both Sterling and Camden for that.
It's like the cheerleaders wanted to do something there, but the bell scared them. There it is. Nice back post by the girls. Timeout almost over. There's Tanjay Lewis. Monica has a lot of pressure on her because she's got to hold the ball.
She's somebody you want with the ball.
She's a very good ball handler. Inge playing her very well.
Sterling has the lead. Then the pressure.
They got a couple people open if she needs to get rid of the ball. She does. Kylie with the ball now, passes back to Kylie from Lewis.
Camden desperately wants to keep the ball out of Monica's hands.
Jump ball.
I'll tell you what, I think that might be a break right there. You know, Camden come out aggressively, of course, with the 1 point. Because they only have the 1 point lead.
Defensive stand right here for Sterling.
But it could have been a backcourt right there, and I think that's what Camden thought. But they got the ball anyway.
Inch with the ball. Walk. Double dribble. Just as good turnover. That's big.
Yeah, and that's what you talk about when you talk about putting pressure on Peyton, not making things easy for her. And Anissa Sanchez made that play right there.
Monica with the ball.
There you go, you have the lead.
Here she comes, 45 seconds left.
She's got to force Camden to come out to her.
Good pick right there by Rachel Hodge.
Here comes the double again by Camden.
Someone's open with a double team always. Into the corner, turnover. Not the person you want to have turning the ball over. Good job right there by Kylie. She stumbles, falls, ball picked up. Open three-pointer. That's not good. 2-point game.
Yeah, Jasmine Inch has done it all night. And that's Sterling Ball at the lead. Still Sterling Ball with 11.6 seconds.
11 seconds left.
Down by 2. And Camden's going to call a timeout to set up their defense.
(54-52) Camden lead over Sterling with 11 seconds left. The ball was in Peyton's hands.
And you thought
she
at
has
one
it now.
point they could possibly get right there a jump ball, which would have went in Sterling's favor, but Peyton pulled it away.
They triple teamed her and left her wide open. And when you have wide open shots, you just gotta square your shoulders out and release, and that's what they did, and that's why it went in.
Yeah, and Inges really showed the ability tonight. I believe that's her third three-pointer to drain it. Yeah, there's where you thought you almost...
I thought we were gonna get a jump ball.
Jasmine Inge has really come up big for the Lady Panthers in the fourth quarter as well as the overtime.
Yeah, she sure has, Tom. I mean, it just seems she just made some key threes, and again, I think there's a higher third three-pointer right there.
Sterling's just got to get the inbound, get it to probably Rachel Hodge to put it up and tie this game up. To Tanjay, loses it. Ball on the ground. We're gonna have a jump ball. Sterling ball.
Sterling ball.
7 seconds left. Probably going to do the same thing they just did.
And again, you're only down by 2 right now, so.
Off. Game over. Sterling's season's going to be over.
That's it.
54-52. Heartbreaker. Heartbreaking loss to the Lady Knights. You don't want to lose your season like that.
What a game, though.
Girls not happy about this. I don't blame them now.
Back and forth game. I mean, it was tight the whole way. This is a game where obviously you hate to see any team lose, and was easily the best game we've seen all year. Just a heartbreaking way to end the season, and a great season it was for Sterling.
Camden is going to play the winner of Woodstown Haddonfield March 6th at 2 p.m.
These girls have nothing to be ashamed of. They laid it all out on the court and just had one heck of a season.
This is the Lady Knights' first loss at home. Got to give the girls credit. They had a very good season, making it to the playoffs once again, having a co-conference championship. Very good season, and next year is going to be even better. They don't lose Monica, Kylie, or Rachel, and they still have the key freshmen, and they're also going to get better freshmen coming from the elementary level.
Yeah, and obviously right now, you know, there's going to be no question about a sour taste in their mouth. But, you know, when you look away at this season, I mean, you look at the conference championship, and you look at a team that's really come into their own. This is a tough, hard-fought game, a tough loss in the Group 2 quarterfinals here in the second round. But this is a team that's had a lot of big wins this year, and they've really matured and really have gone, you know, to another level. Unfortunately, they weren't able to finish it off in the playoffs. And, you know, right now there's a stinging thought from this year, but there is next year to come.
And I think when you look at the Sterling Lady Knights team, you have a lot of juniors and sophomores and freshmen coming back, and they're going to be hungry when they're seniors and they're all another year older, and they know that they can go out and compete for a Group 2 championship.
Here's going to be the play that beat us.
Yeah, there you see right there, you thought they almost got that jump ball.
Wide open, three-point shot.
And Jasmine in, she made them pay. And you always need, you know, when you think about a complete team and having other players, obviously Peyton's a terrific player, one of the best players in South Jersey, but you can never do it with just one player. When you have other players such as Peters, a girl who could run the floor, a girl that could go to, and obviously Inge right there with her third three-point field goal of the night, and obviously the biggest one right there that sealed the deal for Camden. And I think we're going to get a replay. Yeah, this is the last opportunity, I believe, with 7 seconds left right there. And it was just a battle underneath. I think if, you know, Sterling was trying to just get the ball up, draw a foul, but it got down to where everybody was fighting for it on the ball, on the floor. Nobody really got control of it. You look right here, nobody got a clear control of the ball. Just
Camden played good
fight
defense.
underneath. Yeah, I think that last.
I think Kylie took this loss pretty hard. Saw her on the floor, looked like she might have been crying a little bit, but I don't blame her. Losing a game like this, it's hard for everyone.
And this is a real tight-knit group, of course. You know, talking to the girls the other night, they really feel like this is just a total team. There's no I's in this team. Everybody shares the credit. You know, they always look to each other at all times, and again, you know, just a tough way to end the season.
A very successful season. Here it is again.
Yeah, there was the look right there.
Anissa was open, but couldn't get a good shot off, and Camden celebrates. I want to thank everybody who's watched this throughout the season. This is our last game till next year.